Timeout left, no timeouts left for the Blue Devils. So it's make a first down and move the chains or throw it out of bounds.
Here's the no huddle, short yardage, short clock offense. They call this the 2-minute offense. Lebanon works on this every day in practice. Lebanon will spread the field with 3 receivers wide.
To the near side is Pitt and Rudd. Hankins to the far side. Pitt underneath, needs a block. They've got him, and he comes out to the near side. Still wants to throw. Pitt looks, fires long, and it's going to be dropped. And playing great defense, pass defense, was Rudd, or it would have been a great interception by Nathan Shack.
Shack would have had his 3rd interception of the night to go along with 3 touchdowns. Damon with an ill-advised throw on the run as it's popped in the air, and Rudd turns defensive back and strips the ball away and pulls Shack's hands down. 2nd and 10 for Lebanon.
Same formation for the Blue Devils. Double wideouts near side, and back to throw is Pitt. Pitt got good blocking. Now the pocket closes, and he fires incomplete. Going for Rudd, and Rudd really took a shot from Shack up at about the 43-yard line. Rudd was open, but Pitt chased out of the pocket, had to throw on the run, and couldn't get it to him.
That was
a minute 13.
The coverage was awfully good by that Warren County secondary. Damon has a pretty good initial chance to look over the field. Nobody was open. He then breaks the pocket a little bit, comes on the half roll to the right, throws back once again across his body, trying to make something happen. A minute 13 to go as Lebanon comes trips right.
Well, the defensive end, Jeremy Chisholm over here, has really been given some pressure on Pitt. Everybody out wide. They throw it to Adam Pitt, and he wants to throw. Over the middle to Hankins. He's got it, and Hankins fumbles the football, and Lebanon recovers down to the 44-yard line. First down. Rudd was down there to get it.
What hustle by Rudd as Lebanon now with only a second went off the clock. A minute 12 to go. Only a second went off the clock as Lebanon went with a double pass. Adam Pitt throws the ball.
Clock will start. And Lebanon. And they'll spike the ball to stop the clock now, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. But Lebanon will have a little time here, Tommy, and they've got time to get it down. A couple of good passes could put us in field goal range.
Well, we've got 2 kickers on the sideline warming up, Presley and Stevens. The key man in this operation could be our number 3 long snapper, Danny Parkerson.
Boy, that pass was complete to Hankins, and he fumbled it forward, and here comes Rudd out of nowhere and short hops it right up in his arms and makes the recovery. 2nd and 10 for Lebanon at the 45-yard line of the Pioneers.
Warren County wants a timeout to try to figure out this Lebanon spread offense. Let's take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be back after telling you the score. A minute 7 to go in the game. Lebanon trails Warren County 27-26.
They'll send Hankins and Rudd both to the near side, the short side of the field. Reeves, the fullback. Lebanon giving him some protection. And Hankins has got it and will step out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of about 9. It'll be 2nd and 2 or 2nd and 1, but there's 1:01 left on the scoreboard clock. And Lebanon's got for that type pass time, they've got some time.
Well, they are still giving some cushion out there to Hankins, and if we catch it and quickly pop out of bounds, we can move the football a little bit and conserve the clock. We're playing with no timeouts.
Now Hankins goes to the far side of the field. Of course, a first down will move the sticks. Pitt wants to throw. Fires Hankins. He's got the first down. Hankins on his feet. Dives inside the 30 to the 27-yard line. And it'll be a first down. Lebanon at the Pioneer 27. Lebanon going quickly with no huddle. 54 seconds. And Lebanon going to conserve all the time they can here. Rudd is to the near side. Hankins will go to the far side, the short side. And the Pioneers will line it up. And the clock will start. And the Blue Devils are ready. 54 seconds left. And again, Pitt will spike the football, and 52 seconds. That 24-yard pass play up here a moment ago took 1 second, and spiking the football down here takes 2.
Who knows? Who knows? John, what a finish this could be one way or the other for these two football teams tonight.
Tommy, I tell you what, it's been like a prize fight, like the Thriller in Manila. It's not over till it's over.
Here comes Lebanon looking at a 2nd and 10. Pitt wants to throw. Got a good block, fires to the near side, and making the catch is Rudd, and he's out of bounds at the 19-yard line, but a flag going to be thrown back here, and it's going to be holding on Lebanon. Blocking below the knees is going on. Double wide out, short side, far side of the field. 45 seconds to operate, and Pitt back to throw, gets a block. Now they get to him, he's still on his feet. Throws, and Hankins makes the grab and goes out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
To go for the first.
From the 41, they have to go to the 18. Pitt needs a little time. Got some. Now the close and drop Pitt back at the 46-yard line, and that probably will do it. First they'll go for it here. Pitt back to throw. Needs a block. And again, the ball is loose, and the Pioneers have it and the ball game at the 48-yard line. They did not keep him out. Pitt had no chance that time as the left side of the Pioneer line came pouring through like a sieve and had him by the time he got back to turn around. Warren County going to win the ball game with 8 seconds left, 27-26. The fans have seen a thriller, but the penalty killed the Blue Devils down there a moment ago as we were getting into field goal range at least. And then you get the 15-yard penalty for a block below the knees.
Man, oh man. Gosh, this was one that got away from us tonight, folks.
Pioneers probably will just take a knee, and they will. And somebody really popped Parsley, the quarterback. And that is the ball game. Lebanon loses it 27-26. And the Pioneers win it by a notch. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout.
The postgame show with your head coach Bob Dillard and your host John Bryan, brought to you by Fakes and Hooker Decorating Center, TRW Commercial Steering Division, Aflac with Mike Sewell and Rick Thorne, your agents, and Tim Bennett Insurance.
Well, head coach Bob Dillard, John, we'll be ready for you, and then when you're finished, you can send it back for a 2-spot. John, down to you and the postgame show.
Thank you, Tommy. Postgame show with your host, John Bryan, talking to head coach Bob Dillard. Bob, the Blue Devils fought and fought and fought, come out air devils all night long, and the pass is working for us, and 2 tough calls late in the game really hurt us.
Yeah, it did, and, I don't want to blame the football game on officiating. This football game, if we have penalties, then that's my fault. I haven't done a good job coaching our guys not to make penalties, and I'll take the blame for that and not put it on the officials.
Coach, Damon Pitt, our senior quarterback, played his heart out tonight, took some hard licks, kept on throwing. Jason Hankins, Aaron Rudd catching the ball tonight. Adam Pitt got in the action. I tell you what, this receiver corps has done a good job for you tonight.
Well, we did. We threw the football well tonight, and we caught it well, and that's a positive from tonight. But right there at the end, when we needed the pass protection, we didn't get it. We had breakdowns in the pass protection, and we've got to get better in that area.
Coach, they never gave up, and they never quit, and they kept on driving even when the chips were down, and they didn't have but about 3 minutes to go in the game. They drove it down. The big penalty hurt us, and they got it back with about a minute 50 to go. The 2-minute offense was working for us, and then we just came up short.
Yeah, that's true. Our guys didn't quit, and that's what this game's all about, and that's what it teaches us about life. We can't hang our head and quit just because things aren't going our way.
Coach, Matt Greer, the long snapper with a neck injury, we had to go down to our third-team long snapper on the extra point attempts, and that's a tough position to put anyone in. Yeah,
it really is. That Matt is at the hospital right now getting X-rays, and we hope it's nothing serious. But our snapper Parkinson came in, made a good snap for us on the punt, and we may have some trouble there later on. But, you know, he's just a sophomore, and he's got a lot more snaps left in him, and he'll learn from his experience tonight.
Coach, let's get back and regroup. We got to go over to Murfreesboro to face the Riverdale Warriors next Friday night, another region contest.
Yeah, you know, Riverdale's got a real good football program. They're very well coached, and they do a good job. They've got a lot of athletes, and they put them on the field and do a good job with them. So it's going to be another challenge for us next week.
Coach, thanks for coming out here and talking to us time after time. Another close one tonight, and we just take it on the chin.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. But we're going to come back Monday and go to work.
Coach, appreciate you coming out. This has been the post-game show with your host, John Bryan, talking to head coach Bob Dillard. We'll take it back to the station for this 2-minute timeout.
The post-game show with your head coach Bob Dillard and your host John Bryan, brought to you by Fakes and Hooker Decorating Center, TRW Commercial Steering Division, Aflac with Mike Sewell and Rick Thorne, your agents, and Tim Bennett Insurance.
Down for us is Lebanon on the downside of a 26.